How to batch content for your social media and online business in 2022. Hi, I'm Katrina Julia. I'm a multi-passionate entrepreneur, online educator, and global traveler. I've traveled to over 35 countries and just finished up a year and a half of full-time travel through 2020 through 2022. So in this video, I'm diving deep into how to batch content for social media and online business so you save time, make money, and get results faster. How you may outline it. So there's a couple different ways that I do outlines for content. So first, what I did with this is I outlined the next videos I was going to film for YouTube. But I did not just randomly outline videos. I set an intention on intensifying the focus to help people create and scale what they love. And then B, align it to a pre-launch with my lifestyle brand course while creating a ton of value in every single direction and aligning it to the pillars of the course as well. So there was 3 specific things, as well as being very mindful and intentional on creating value, okay? And then I use an incredible tool called ClickUp that I'm gonna show you guys some behind the scenes in just a second so that you get insight into the outline on a deeper level. And if you're not familiar with ClickUp, also not sponsored yet, but I'm a huge fan. I've used them for over 2 years. It's the #1 project management tool. And you guys, I've used over 7 different project management tools for years. And I can tell you, I believe they are the #1 tool. The ease of use, the branding, the dashboards, the team collaboration, all the things. And so it can be obviously a video outline, but then I also have outlines for content that I do for social media every single week. So I use an incredible tool and community called Social Curator. So you may or may not have heard of Jasmine Star. I would definitely follow her. And Social Curator is an app, and it literally makes social media on Instagram, and it spills over into every area so much easier. So I joined back in April, and it includes captions, our caption library, it includes photos, it includes the ability to download the app and schedule. It includes, they have usually 3 to 4 master classes every single month that help you, both on Instagram and beyond. And then there's an issue that's basically like a 5 to 7 page document on a specific topic that month. So this month, for example, it's on the 6-figure social media mindset, along with integrated templates, integrated captions, integrated photos as well. So it's incredibly helpful to create that outline for social media. And then what I'll also do, actually either simultaneously or before or after, I'm very, very clear on what I'm focusing on to launch that quarter, that month, that week. So that, because my tendency, I don't know about you guys, like any other, multi-passionate entrepreneurs out there, my tendency could be, today I'm gonna post about retreats. Tomorrow I'm gonna post about, this course. The next day I'm gonna post about this, which is great, and you can absolutely have the freedom to do that. But what I used to do years ago is I would drop the ball on something that was my focus for that month. So for example, in this month, in August, as I'm recording this, my first goal is to stay aligned to passion and purpose. My second goal is to create and receive over $12,000 in cash this month. Then how is that happening? My third alignment is, so I also work and create and scale as a chief marketing officer or a chief financial officer for companies, in various industries. So I already have several clients like that. So my next goal is to increase that and scale it so that I free up my time. Then right now I have my virtual assistant working on the process that I've outlined since April in influencer marketing and management and scaling that. I'm going to talk about that more in a bit. And then the pre-launch for the lifestyle brand Like a Boss, which is this video. But obviously you can see how all that ties into play when I'm sharing or talking about how to create and scale a life and business you love with freedom. okay? So let's look at some of the behind the scenes. Like in any other project management tool, you can have stages of that task, and then you can then have documents, okay? So this is last updated today, as you can see. And this was first created a couple months ago, as far as transitioning it to ClickUp. And so I have in here, you know, intros like what's my name, what you're going to learn in this video, and key tips. And then my current flow, outlining the video and the titles and bullet points, scheduling the batch filming and what outfits I'm going to wear. So sometimes this can happen in a day or two. Sometimes I plan this out like a week in advance, like once I'm done editing videos or delegating the edits from the last batch. Later is already delegated as far as scheduling on later. So currently I also use, when I'm doing edit, Splice. And then today I was testing a new app as well for visuals and for blurring effects. And I have uploading YouTubes, which sometimes they're delegated, sometimes I'm uploading them to make sure everything gets shared as of right now. But once we have a designated virtual assistant for social only, and a PM or a project manager, that's going to increasingly be delegated. And then making sure that there's comments added, if there's subtitles, and there's a new tool I learned about actually from Vanessa called Vanessa Lau. If you don't follow her, I definitely suggest you do. Adding iCards, video suggestions, clipping short for IG and our TikToks, especially if I didn't already film it, or if there's a key point in the video maybe that'll create some valuable content for Instagram, which usually with 10+ minute videos, there absolutely is. And then you want to think about steps to outline the video. So for me, it was aligning it to the pre-launch and lifestyle brand, intentionally thinking about and lining it up to launch steps. So today's video lines up to personal branding, which makes sense, but it also crosses over into setting up the structure and creating income streams, because content leads to that. And there's always, or should always be, a call to action, an invitation, etc. And then also it's searching viral video titles and using tools like Uber Suggest, Answer the Public, putting my own spin on it, etc. And so part of this I've learned through also B School, part of it I learned on my own, part of it I've learned through Brendan Bouchard, and then deciding on the title. Okay, so those are the steps currently that I walk through. And then I keep track of what's done and what's next. So before today's video, I had already done recently 3 videos tied to lifestyle on freebies, on what to do before your 9 to 5, on what to do with your online business. So definitely check those out. I filmed a Herbalife unboxing video, a Herbalife supplement spotlight, and then I did over 7 reels in the context of that. So that's, I think, a really, really good batching section with over 5 long-term videos, or long form rather, and 7+ reels that basically, easily last, whether a week to 2 weeks, depending on how much content I have in reel drafts. And then I have a note on finishing Turkey and tying to the top 10 Istanbul, Turkey blog post, although that is not a priority, okay? So I already finished in the last batching section, 7 steps to build a personal brand and online presence in 2022 on and off social media. And this video, you guys, I could kick myself. Was my best performing video to date. Within like a couple hours, I had over 100 views on it, which was 100x my usual almost. And then later, a couple days later, when I was clearing some videos, I accidentally deleted it. And then YouTube does not archive or store videos, and I had never ever done that before. Like in Instagram, if you delete something, it's archived and you can undelete it. But on YouTube, learn from me, be extra careful. And then I had key bullets on what I was going to talk about. Okay, so you can see how easy this was. Like everything else was out of my brain. Like I just created a quick outline. The second video I did a little bit more. I put what you want to know before you start your online business, in key bullets. So batch above, all done. And then for today's section, this is what I'm getting into a little bit deeper because it's tying to, today and this video, is what I was gonna wear, and I actually flip-flopped it. I did a pink, you saw a pink shirt, green pants. I'm estimating 20 minutes to film it. I always put in an estimate. What's the title? And I actually added, right before I was gonna film it and I was searching some keywords in YouTube, I added an online business. I filmed already my intro and backstory in less time than I thought. I did my colors, I did the outline, and now I am filming the outline on ClickUp. And I put a little note for myself and or when I'm delegating it that it's gonna be about after 4 minutes into the video-ish, and that's without cutting the intro and the outro and editing out, that when I'm, hitting play, all the things. And then the next part I'm gonna film is about content, is about like what are my main pillars of content, and then automation and delegation, and boom, this video is done, okay? And there will be a couple of behind the scenes on some of this too. Like this is gonna be mainly me introing the content, talking about the 3 pillars, and then some behind the scenes with reels, blogs, videos, Curator, automation, delegation, intro, 3 pillars, repurposing, and then background on some tools. So I'm putting myself a note, BTS, because I'm gonna also behind the scenes need to add in the time frame on that too. Same thing here, BTS. So that way it's crystal clear for me. And then this one is the background on ClickUp. And then I have for today also that I'm gonna be filming how to create a website in less than an hour for your personal brand and business. Boom, here's the outline, here's the estimate. The fastest way to bring traffic to a website in 2022, here's the outline. And this is, you guys, from years of practice with public speaking and now years of practice with filming videos for courses. And now I'm shifting it to expand to YouTube as well. And then travel, backstory, intro. This is gonna be a really short video. So initially, or rather, it's gonna be a short intro, about 5 to 7 minutes. And then everything else is BTS. So you can see everything else here because I'm gonna take the past videos that I did in different countries and do a voiceover. So that way it's not so much talking head, it's more me showing the behind the scenes, okay? So you can say today's section without edits or any other, info is about 1 to 2 hours because it's about 90 minutes, but just depending on how long it takes, it may be a bit longer. So speaking of, let's get back into now the content and the pillars and the focus, and then getting into automation and delegation. So tell me what you are going to take action on next and how you will create it with this incredible video on how to batch content for social media and your online business in 2022. Comment down below. I can't wait to see how you create it.